Black trunks trimmed in gold, red and blue. He weighed by way of knockout. He is the challenger from Veruela, Philippines. Holds a record of 14 victories, 1 defeat, 1 draw. Wearing tonight green trunks trimmed in white. He weighed in officially 104 and 1/2 pounds. Half pounds. In 12 professional fights, he is perfect in the rings, including 9 big wins coming by way of knockout. Minimum weight champion of the world, El Boricua de Villalba, undefeated WBA, WBO, ring.
Middle of the red. These are a little high. We're going to go to the bottom of the black letters, all right? You got my instructions in. Okay, guys, trunks here are perfect. Times, listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to your corner.
Collazo.
Mark. Good.
Making the 6th defense of his WBA belt, facing Jayson Vayson, who knows with a victory he'll become a unified world champion, just like a brawler.
Most of his shots are going to be
in the Filipino colors. Oscar Collazo in the lime.
And he's aggressive, but he is taking a very big step up in class here against Oscar Collazo.
What's the key for Vayson early,
Sergio?
Sergio?
Down from the southpaw. Get your feet wet a little bit. Front foot. He does like to brawl. Like start him winding, filling him out, you know, and getting to the middle rounds if you're Vayson.
Vyson's only championship caliber opponents to date: Rene Cuarto and Sergio Yuri Alcul. That was back in 2023.
And that's what I want to see from Collazo right now. That jab, establishing that jab. Whenever you have a fighter that has that left hand. Collazo said he wanted to get angles on Vayson, so that's how you do it. You throw away the jab in order to flank him from the side. Keeps it nice and tight. Elbows in, doesn't waste any space with those punches. Just a Collazo's punches and body.
And you may have heard the story by now. Now, of course, is the manager of her son. What a great story.
Yeah, he's got a great team behind him with Golden Boy and Miguel Cotto Promotions. A legend here stateside. So he's got the right backing at this point of his career. Miguel Cotto, of course, a legend on the island of Puerto Rico. Oscar Collazo is named after Christ.
The middle name like Fenton.
Down in Arizona. Is that a
terrible middle name?
Oh, right hand. Was that a knockdown?
It was more of a cuffing shot, though. I think he caught Vayson off balance. Yeah, I think
7, 8, good.
It was seeing damaged his pride.
Time right there.
This is by Thomas Taylor. I think it wasn't a clean punch, but it was a knockdown.
So how is that a great call?
Because it was in fast motion.
It was in slow motion. It wasn't a good call. Either way, a great start for Collazo, who gets a knockdown in round 1.
You can never corner me verbally, Todd.
Vayson already now has a bit of a mountain to climb.
Right there. You see that Vayson's not accustomed getting jabbed like that, getting jabbed from a left-hander. There it is again. That's a straight left hand.
Infallibles. A few fights ago, he got buzzed.
Big shot from Vayson, and that got Collazo's attention.
So he's been known to take a shot.
He's getting hit too. Collazo better step back and start regrouping. He's getting hit by a clean
Had to
puncher.
get off the floor to win a 12-round unanimous decision against former world champion Vic Saludar. That was
to hurt him and stop him.
Now remember, Collazo had to get off the floor. So he has been down before.
He's throwing punches from every single angle right now. Uppercuts, hooks, straight right hands.
And size could play a factor. Vayson the naturally bigger fighter.
And that's another thing. Great point.
As 115 pounds before. So he is the...
Stop.
If I was Collazo, I would really regroup and just
Watch those heads, guys. Watch them, right? Go.
Right now. Not saying he was hurt, but he doesn't want to get hit
coming down in weight, so you think, you know, more powerful than
in
these
early rounds. If you're cutting weight and it's hard, that conditioning is going to drain out of you very quickly. But in these first few rounds, this is what Vayson
touching the body of Vayson is what I think he should be doing right now. Vayson's really sharp right now. Anytime that Collazo is inside and punching,
was around. It was going great for Vayson. Good right hand for Collazo. As we're under the 30-second mark here in round 2.
Off his head. Stay off the back of his head.
Really frustrating. It's annoying for fighters to never be able to get a combination off.
Stop. No punch.
Opponent intercepted in between the shots.
Listen for that bell. Go.
Collazo smothered it a little bit. Good round. Collazo got a knockdown in the first. Vayson bounced back well.
An important and crucial round for both fighters. For Vayson to keep the momentum, and the champ not letting his opponent.
Straight shooter, saying, just don't do it.
Don't do it. What are you doing?
His bread and butter in recent fights has been going downstairs to the body.
I agree.
Collazo mixed up a few more body shots. Most of the stuff coming from him has been upstairs early on.
When you're dealing with a fighter that's punching with you. So you can't really throw combinations. You just got to focus on single shots. Angles is going to be the key here for Collazo, but Vayson is pretty clever with his feet. Anytime Collazo tries to get an angle,
fires back.
Vayson's moving.
And there's his namesake, Oscar De La Hoya.
Get that angle.
Good, yeah, right hand. And another
in good position there to see it ruled that the glove did not touch
If you're Collazo, you throw 2 punches and get an angle. Right there, good body shot.
Alternatively, is not great fighting up the back.
Yes, he is, and this is an opportunity for him to punch and get an angle right.
Every time Collazo lands a heavy hand,
but the body's going to be open. But if you can flank your opponent, he's going to see the punches coming.
He does not take those shots well.
Yeah, one of those body shots certainly hurt Vayson. I don't think he's fully recovered from it.
I agree, Chris. It was. And if Collazo could go downstairs and even double up on that side, which is his power hand, the left hand, Vayson, he's not liking those shots. Damage. But I like the bounce of Collazo's opportunity to get those angles. Good shot. Looking for the knockout. Really looking for.
He says he wants to entertain. Wants to be one of the smaller fighters that packs plenty of punch and gets all those knockouts like right. Had a good round too.
Shot there.
But he just doesn't seem to take pretty good at times. Had a good round too.
You know, Vayson's real stiff. He's a strong, stiff fighter. Because Collazo punches more fluid, more relaxed.
And he answers with the right, though, to Vayson.
Vayson may have.
Yeah, to the body. You're right, Sergio.
He hurt Collazo to the body.
Chris, I have your scorecard, by the way. I've got 2 rounds to go.
Don't push, Oscar.
Both men got this
I agree with you guys. One of those shots landed.
Boricua's hurt to the body, and he's breathing heavy. You caught that, Chris. You can see Vayson
down to the body. They know that's where they can hurt the opponent.
Whenever a fighter's hurt down there, even if he prevents the next shot digging into his hurt rib, will still do damage. Uppercut's opening up for Vayson.
Good round for Vayson. And I think
this is multiple world titles, who's looking to unify, who's looking for bigger and better things. You get this guy like Jayson Vayson that comes with pedigree, has not faced a lot of guys at the top level.
He throws to the breadbasket, and he's picking it up upstairs. Is Vayson with the
low.
Vayson is looking for that right uppercut. With that right uppercut.
Oh, nice left. He's trying to get it back, so to speak, after Vayson dominated the first half of the round.
Similar shot in weight. Effect that Collazo has when he's fighting a guy similar.
Oh, nice counter right from Vayson, who's trying to bully Collazo.
There's an uppercut. Nice uppercut that he's doing and exchanging with Collazo.
Guys, wipe him down. He's dripping wet. Get a towel up here. Let's go, corner. Time in.
So great round 4 for Vayson. Let's see if Collazo can answer here. Vayson off and let him back into the ring. Collazo can answer here. Gabriela Fundora had no problems defending her undisputed title. Collazo. And our co-main event, Gabriela Fundora, had defending his undisputed titles. Or unified titles, rather.
Has heavier hands that his knockout ratio indicates.
Collazo trying to crowd up on Vayson.
Even if he blocks those shots, he's sending a message to the champion. Even though it's blocked, I love the fact that Vayson's not neglecting the body. He knows he hurt his man, and that's because of those body shots that he's throwing to Collazo for him, and he sneaks up upstairs, and Vayson catches him cleanly.
Collazo's jab more. Collazo's come out each of the last 2 rounds.
Yeah, so you need to learn when to box and when to fight.
Up there,
right now, he's in there where
he abandons it and exchanges more to fight with you.
You know, he's not letting you get off on combinations, so just stop boxing. Let him come to you. Box on the back foot. You guys, you can't knock punching with the champion. And I'll fight everybody.
Good uppercut and a right hand land for Collazo. Collazo trying to come in on angle.
It'll be a learning experience.
Seems to know all the tricks.
With a unified champion, he's been with a tough fighter in Vayson. Anytime he's trying to get
caught
something
with a right
stop.
there from Collazo.
Good shot by Vayson. Check left hook. Guys like Vayson, guys like Vayson. Don't give him a target to hit. Don't let him get comfortable, like just like that. What Pupilo did right there is punch, dip, you make it.
This is already shaping up to be one of the, if not the toughest fights of Collazo.
Straight left hand there by Collazo. Accidental clash of head. I don't see this being an easy night for Collazo. Clash of head that you can expect from a lefty and a righty. I'm neglecting the body. I love the fact that even though he's straight low, he's still countering downstairs. But this is what Collazo needs to do. He needs
No
to move
idea
his
how this fight's going to shake out as we approach the halfway point. And how large will loom? That's a 10-8 round for Collazo.
A lot of pressure being applied. Collazo, a lot of Collazo foot pressure. I like to see him do it with a jab, little jab. And there you see Vayson going for that home run right uppercut.
Is that what you want to see from him, Sergio?
No, I don't actually, because he's probably going to end up running into that right hook that Vayson's trying to set him up with. I would like to see Collazo trying to box him the back foot now. Let this guy come forward. Let him come to you. All off balance, and that's when you can take advantage of. But let him come to you.
There's Chris Mannix's scorecard. Wow, you got it even.
Yeah, 47-47. I thought he would. Off that back foot. He's been a fight. Vayson does some really good work over these last couple of rounds. Landing cleaner for most of his career, but he's having some success right now against Collazo.
Right uppercut, he just landed Vayson. He's an and dangerous punch selection.
Good left there from Collazo.
There's Collazo. Now that Collazo is not having good moments every round, to favor the fighter is the aggressor in close rounds.
In California especially.
But we know that judges seem to favor the fighter who's
jab. Big shot hook there by Collazo, being a power puncher. Just think Gennady Golovkin, one of the best, offensive fighters, power punchers, but he had one of the best jabs in boxing.
Listen for the bell,
faster feet, and closing the distance on the.
You're counterproductive. You said yes.
I'm telling you right now, Oscar Collazo better be very
but he did the
careful
right thing calling it a knockdown, because in fast motion it looked like a knockdown.
He has a better timing. He already got the confidence to punch in between the shots. Collazo better start boxing.
Chris Mannix.
One very competitive fight through 6.
And to keep working and pushing back now. See with the angles. I see that, the kid, he don't give up, so yes, the kid is tough. He's tough. Pupilo give a good hand and keep fighting.
Yes,
I'm comfortable. He hit Pupilo. He hurt a couple times, but we got into the point now. Pupilo
This is the first time I see the body language failing Jayson Vayson, but he is starting to break down Vayson in this round. This is the first time I see the credit to the corner of Collazo, and of course Oscar Collazo being determined to beat down Jayson Vayson.
Yeah, the body language is starting to tell us.
Fight's over.
It's stopping the fight.
Astonishing.
Why would they stop this fight when he was in
Corner for Vayson got up
in this fight
and stopped.
Hey.
in this round? The only time I've seen body language incredible failing, I don't understand it. I don't respect it. Jayson Vayson was in that minute of this round, but not enough to stop this
27 years
fight.
old, his first trip to America, and his corner botched it.
That's incredible. Every single fighter.
Let's send it in to Joe Martinez.
1 minute, 41 seconds of round number 7. Request of the blue corner. Referee Thomas Taylor puts a halt to the fight. The end comes on. The undefeated